Hello there! I am out and I am touching some grass, which is probably a rare sight to even my family and closest friends. I decided to spend a few days in the coming week doing the hobbies and the activities that I guess I wasn't able to do during the past semester. I feel like I'm a broken record about this already, but the past sem was just a pain in the butt. That was the first sem in our 3 years of college where we had face-to-face classes almost every day, and it drained me to an extent I can't even put into words. Although I was on top of my tasks, I was constantly studying without any genuine breaks that I didn't even realize how much that was burning me out, how much that was draining me, and how much that was taking a toll on my physical and mental health. And don't get me wrong, I enjoy studying no matter how weird or silly that sounds. Learning excites me. I think studying is one of the most fulfilling activities. But during the past semester, there hasn't been a day when I had just the entire day to rest, to breathe, and to focus on taking care of myself. Even on days when I would hang out with my friends for a few hours, I would often anxiously check my phone to see if there are any given tasks from our profs, and if there is, I would already think about how left behind I already am just because I spent a few hours outside. Even on days when we had an allocated mid-semester break, I was still studying because there were deadlines right after that break. And in my mind, I had always wished, if I could just have 1 or 2 days to refresh and unwind without thinking about academics even for a minute. That maybe would have motivated me to finish the semester with a sane mind, but here we are. So I am making it up to myself by doing the things that I've been wanting to do since the semester ended. I know this has been long overdue, but better late than never. Currently, I am reading this book, Do Nothing: How to Break Away from Overworking, Overdoing, and Underliving, which I must say is very timely and relevant. I haven't gotten through that many chapters though, so I can't really share my thoughts yet, but that is why I am spending this day with myself to read. So I've been using this app. It's called Cocoon Weaver, which basically records and writes transcripts of your audio notes. Recently, my friends and I have been exchanging voice notes rather than sending paragraphs worth of text to each other just because it's way more convenient. And I've been kind of adapting that to my day-to-day activities. So I've been using Cocoon Weaver for creating a brain dump, taking note of any tasks, recording reminders, because most of the time, my brain tends to work faster than my hands. 1 second I'm thinking of an idea for a project, and then literally a split second after, I'm already thinking of an idea for another project. So when I get these sudden bursts of creative ideas flowing, especially in the most unfitting places or situations, when I'm taking a shower or when I'm out for a walk, I end up not being able to keep a hold of them and I end up losing them, which is a bummer because I can never seem to recall them for some reason. But with Cocoon Weaver, I can record audio notes on my phone even when I'm lying in bed, even when I just woke up in the morning, even when I'm outside doing errands, and I don't have to worry about losing them. I can just look back at the app later and find transcripts of all my ideas there. So now I'm using Cocoon Weaver to record my thoughts while reading this book because unlike writing, I don't have to worry about losing my train of thought and I can just share my thoughts to my heart's content. Such a great app, I highly recommend using it. During the past sem, I was only able to hang out and spend time with Atlas on the weekends because those were the only days I was able to go home. But since I didn't have any classes this mid-year, I was able to bond with him 24/7 and also go on walkies every afternoon. So I think I was able to make up for my absence. Hopefully. We used to take him walking at this huge parking lot because there were very few people and cars around. If you're from around the area, you'd know which parking lot I'm pertaining to. But we used to take him there because people tend to be easily scared of him, and people are scared of him because A, he's larger than most dogs, and B, because he's still quite jumpy. But lately, we've been taking him to busier and busier places like the malls and the parks, so I think he's now better able to socialize with other people and also with other dogs. He can be very jumpy and he can be very excited, but he's actually such a sweet, sweet dog, and I wish everyone watching can meet him because he's really a ball of sunshine.